to it. Oh, I must be mistaken because I didn't save it last time. So here we go. I like how they kept everything looking very Mega Man-like in this new game. All the characters look very cartoony. Brought back the Buster, Mega Buster, and the slide, which I think is good. Those are fun parts of Mega Man games. 9 was the first one that kind of went backwards with that, but it was still a very good game. One major difference in these Mega Man games here is the length of the stages. They just seem like they're 3 times as long as the rest of the classic series. What's that? This or the previous one? That speed gear is so handy. You only have so much of it, but it recharges when you're not using it. Those guys there, their aim, they go right for your head, and more times than not, they're going to be right on with it.
Speed gear!
Bolts are very abundant in this game too, so you never really have a time buying a surplus of items in this one, because they give you a lot of bolts. Alright, here we go, Impact Man.
Rumble, tumble, tumble! Impact! Don't move!
Whenever he jumps and hits the ground, if you're on the ground with him, it will shake with him. The floor, I mean. There we go. His move gives you a weapon. It's like an air dash, which is very handy in spots.
Mega Man!
Okay, Mega. What'll it do?
Yo, Mega! Can I interest you in some parts?
So I'm gonna give you more bolts.
Sure this is what you want, buddy?
Go with that.
And there you have it! Part complete!
Okay, Mega.
Yo, Mega!
Yeah, most everything on here looks great, man. This is a pretty well polished game. It is hard as nails though, but it's pretty cool. This is one of the harder classic Mega Man games in my opinion. It is brutal to the very end. I think this one probably may be my least favorite. There's a lot of platforming stuff you have to do here, which isn't the problem. It's just a long stage. Ironically enough, the stage I like the least, this is the boss that I beat first. First time I played it. This is the one I tried to go after first, and I ended up beating him after dying a few times, but the boss is easy, just the stage is kind of tough. Went lying about leaving me more bolts. Yeah, everything's leaving bolts now. I'm not sure, man. There's been some crazy ones along the way. The one that really puzzles me, wondering what they were on, was 10 when they came up with Sheep, man, for crying out loud. Must have been struggling for ideas at that point. Yeah, definitely weird. Even weirder is his attacks. I mean, you wouldn't believe that his main attack, Sheepman, is got to deal with like electricity. I guess maybe the wool, maybe, you know, causes a spark. I guess. I guess it's very loose. Come on back, buddy. Um, 9 did something I thought was kind of cool with their names. They had a boss named Woman, Splash Woman, which I'm surprised it took them that long to get to that, but I thought that was pretty cool too. That's the only one there's been. There hasn't been another female robot master, at least not on any of the games. Yeah, that was something kind of neat, having a female robot master. I got an energy tank out of that one, which is that's pretty neat, pretty cool. Considering I have 4 now, it's quite a bit. And there's an E-tank up there, but it is a lot of trouble getting that one. I mean, I can do it, but it's a pain in the ass maneuvering through that. Man, these games are tough. Jesus. That guy there, you do not want him to catch you with that tongue. That is trouble if he does. Yeah. That was a bigger shock, I think, than the Metroid reveal. I guess you could also say Castlevania 3, when you first played it, made you think that Sypha was a guy until the end of that game. Whenever you see them holding each other as the castle's crumbling at the very end of the game. But everything up to that point made you think that Sypha was a dude. I mean, even when you first beat that boss in level 3 to get Sypha to join you, it said, would you like for him to join? Alright, there we go. There's a lot of that in this stage. A lot of aggravation. Oh no, I gotta do it again. Alright, we'll get up there this time. Go. So for the best. Alrighty. The boss isn't too difficult, it's pretty easy, especially with Impact's weapon.
Wanna bounce with me? Let's get hopping! Yeah! Ouchie! Bounce man's back! Here! Whoa!
See, he's pretty easy. It doesn't take many of those to kill him. Alright, y'all. I'm probably going to do one more boss, and I think I'm going to call it a night. I haven't been feeling all that great today. Alright. Alright, that right there is just letting you know about Rush Jet.
The reactor's running on fusion.
Okay, Mega.
Yo, Mega! You sure this is what you want, buddy?
Buy the Buster upgrade.
Part complete.
Joey, I work at all of them now. We've got 7 stores on our network, and I work at all of them. Like today and tomorrow, I'll be in the Panama City store, and I usually go to Donaldsonville and work on Wednesdays to help out a little bit because they're kind of short on help. So I go through there and just help where I can. Alright, so after Bounce Man, the next boss you fight would be Fuse Man, and I think theme, like as far as stage theme, like I think I like this one probably more than any other one on the game. It's a pretty cool little theme to this stage, I think. Those yellow spots on the floor there, they will hurt you, they'll damage you. Oh, it is, Joe. It is a ton of riding and driving. But thankfully I get mileage, so that helps out. Last Saturday I had to go to one store and pick up some inventory to transfer to another store, and wound up driving for work that day almost 300 miles, on top of working, about 6 hours or so. But that's all I really had time for. Ouch. Funny still to this day, whenever you're making a big crazy jump like that, I kind of lean with it too, just to, I guess I feel like I'm giving it more whenever I lean into it. It's tough. It is definitely tough. When you drive that many miles, it wears kind of fatigues you a little bit before you actually start doing work, Thankfully my work is a lot of office work and stuff like that. I don't have to do a ton of physical, hard physical labor, but I still do sometimes. I'll help, if I get done with my stuff on time and somebody needs help, I'll go help them. I don't mind that. But like I said, most of my work nowadays is done in the office, most of it. It does after a while. So far, maneuvering through this pretty good. Knock on wood. I need you, buddy. Heck. that tank. There's the old boss. Alright, let's go ahead and get my weapon ready. There we go.
How could I refuse? Prepare to diode.
Compared to Diode. Yeah, the bosses have some cheesy lines on here.
Live wire.
And he is quick. I mean, that dude is very fast. There we go.
Short circuit.
He's pretty easy with the bounce man weapon though. Just goes down pretty easy. Not too tough. One thing about this game too, Joe, is that a lot of the later Mega Man games, the special weapons weren't as useful. But they really, when they made this game, they thought about your special weapons, because I use them a lot. More so in this than any of the other 10 before it. Almost every weapon has a pretty good, a pretty good ability for you. Other than, the only one I don't use too much is Tundra's weapon and Blast. And there may be times where there might be something good for you to use out of that, but I just haven't come across it yet. Alrighty, y'all. Well, it's been fun and it's been real, and probably going to try that Friday the 13th some more later on. I don't know if it'll be today, but it's pretty fun playing with other people, I guess, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, y'all have a good night, and I'll try to be back on tomorrow. Hopefully I'll feel a little bit better. Just, I don't know, I guess working so many days, or I hope I'm not getting sick of that virus crap. But anyways, y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later on.